What's going on, and welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series where we talk comics. And oh wow, it has been quite a while since the last time that I made a video, mostly because, as you may have seen in a previous video, my family and I recently moved to Japan. And while I've been out here, it's been pretty fun. We've eaten some great food and seen a lot of really cool things, but one thing that's not out here is the local comic book store. Closest one is in Tokyo, and that's like 8 hours away. So instead I opted for a mailing option, and thanks to the recommendation of my good friend Dark Knight Nation, you can check out his channel, links in the description down below. He told me about AJ's Comics, and I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and give it a shot. And I gotta say, I wasn't disappointed with the service. I can add things or take things away from a pull list, all at the convenience of a website. And if I get my pull list to $100 or more, shipping is free. And since it was over $100, that means I've got a nice stack of comics to show you. And like always, I've classified these books from DC to Marvel to small press, and let's get started. Kicking it off with a bit of a double up feature, seeing as how I haven't gotten comics since the middle of October, I'd say. And we are kicking it off with, actually really three. And that is the Three Jokers. Yeah, I got three Jokers. Because I did read the first issue of Three Jokers, but I had to read it digitally. But now I've got the physical copy, so I'm just gonna read it again because I'm not gonna lie, I really did like that first issue. Jeff Johns has a way of making me wait for something, kind of making me sort of not interested in it anymore, but the minute it comes out, I pick it up and be like, okay, that was actually worth the wait. Next up, we've got Dark Knight's Death Metal Speed Metal, and yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I actually dropped the main metal title. I don't really want anything to do with the Dark Knight's Death Metal after issue number 3. I was just done with it. I thought it was just nonsensical, kind of pointless, and also just hardcore wank in the Batman Who Laughs. I mean, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm kind of sick of the Batman Who Laughs. So why did I get this one? Okay, I'm a little weak when it comes to the Flash. Favorite superhero, yo. Give me a break. Now we've got issue 4 and 5 of Deceased Dead Planet. And the thing about Dead Planet is I actually have not even read these digitally because I am just, I wanted to read these physical so bad. So I waited for these books to get here, and now I can enjoy them and all of this Deceased Dead Planet goodness. I must know what happens next. And I swear to God, no spoilers in the comments section. Or, okay, yeah, there's no way I'm coming for y'all because I'm not jumping back in a plane. No. And remember what I was talking about, speed metal? Well, here we go. Because we've got The Flash, issue 760. The Flash, issue 762. The Flash, issue 763. And The Flash, issue 764. And you might be wondering, where's issue 761? I've already got issue 761. It was one of the ones that I'd gotten prior to canceling with my old LCS in Alaska. Because when it came to issue 760, it's one they actually, for some reason, didn't get. There was like this weird thing going on with DC at the time, and they just didn't get the book in. So I had one gap in my collection, and issue 760 was it. But hey, got the others now, so I can read some more Flash. And that does complete the DC. Now moving on to the Marvel with the Immortal Hulk, issue number 37. I'm sorry about the glare, everybody. Ooh, it's got the window like, right here, but all that light's just coming on me. All that nice light. Yep. Come in, hit me, vitamin D. There's no snow here as of yet, so yay. But the Immortal Hulk, what can I say about it that I haven't already said? It's a freaking awesome book. I know it either is coming to an end or has come to an end. There was the Immortal She-Hulk that came after it, but I didn't get that one. Wait a second. Is this the last one? And so, that's cool. It was fun while it lasted. Next up, we've got Ultraman, The Rise of Ultraman. And oh boy, what can I say about this one except Kyle Higgins, the guy who kickstarted the Boom Studios Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic book. And considering Ultraman is another tokusatsu property, I'm actually kind of surprised that that also didn't end up at Boom Studios, but I guess Marvel's like, we want to throw our hat into the ring. We're going to have a series that's just as popular as Power Rangers, because let's face it, everybody wants to be Power Rangers.
Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a... That's what it takes.
See? But also, I do really like Ultraman. He's actually a character that I think is fairly underrated. He's got some live action shows, some animes, a couple of movies. He can grow really big and fight monsters. Come on, who doesn't want to read that? And I will say, with Higgins on the cover here, in Kyle Higgins, we trust. And that does complete the Marvel, and then moving on to the small press, beginning with Dead Day, issue number 3, and Dead Day, issue number 4. And much like when it comes to Kyle Higgins having written a lot of really great Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stories, here we have Ryan Parrott, also another great writer of Power Ranger stories. Took over Mighty Morphin, also started up with the Go-Go Power Rangers, even though that one's already over. But hey, moved over to Aftershock to produce Dead Day, which is one of the most interesting zombie stories I think I've read in a long time, because these zombies aren't your typical zombies that are going after brains. They are just regular people coming back from the dead. They have full mental capacity and awareness. They spend time with their families, or heck, they like to try to get revenge if they were murdered in some way, which creates a very interesting world where, when you think about it, if somebody is murdered and you have to worry that, hey, this person could actually come back to life and come after me. Fascinating concepts all around, and I cannot wait to dive into these 2 issues. And man, I must have brought up Power Rangers a couple of times here, which is a good thing, because now we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 54 and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 55. So many good things going on within the pages of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Some old enemies return, some new friends are made, new rangers are afoot in the world. Monsters, explosions, Megazord battles. And why not continue that trend with Power Rangers DRAKKON New Dawn number 2 and Power Rangers DRAKKON New Dawn issue number 3. Boy, ever since the introduction of DRAKKON, I mean, do you think that possibly they're going overboard with the guy? Nope, we need more DRAKKON. Although I will say, I am still kind of deeply sad that Go-Go Power Rangers did officially come to an end. If only some book would come along to take its place. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 1. Yes, so actually, as it turns out, that after Go-Go Power Rangers ended, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was also coming to a close. So there's going to be 2 books, Mighty Morphin, and then another one just called simply Power Rangers. I didn't get Power Rangers issue number 1, but heck, Mighty Morphin it is, yay! And I cannot wait to check this out, because, I mean, not only do we have, you know, the White Ranger, Tommy, but also the Green Ranger. I don't know who the Green Ranger is as of yet. I mean, I think it might be DRAKKON, because they did put him, you know, introduce him back in the main Mighty Morphin title. It's really sad to say, because as a big Power Rangers fan, I am kind of out of the loop, because I haven't read these issues, so I'm not completely caught up as of yet. But I will get there. Oh yes, I will get there. And I know that I've talked about Power Rangers quite a bit in this video. We've seen in quite a few Power Rangers comic books, but that's just because I'm a big Power Rangers fan. So much to the point that I actually did a video called Power Rangers, a comic book history, that you can check out right up here. And I even got Karen Ashley, who played Aisha, the yellow Power Ranger, the second one to be exact after Trini, to, well, do an introduction for the video, which I thought was really awesome. So if you're interested in the publication history of Power Rangers as far as comic book goes, definitely check out that video. And last, but certainly not least, is a graphic novel titled Power Rangers: Sins of the Future, a sort of pseudo sequel to the Power Rangers Time Force TV series. What's it about? I don't know. I haven't even read the back yet. Just Red Ranger, Pink Ranger, love story. I'll do a video on it probably. But overall, I'm just super happy to have this nice stack of comic books. This is going to give me something to read for, probably at least a couple of days. Well, the baby's down, so maybe just the afternoon. But either way, a big thank you to Dark Knight Nation for recommending AJ's Comics, and a big thank you to AJ's Comics for providing a great service. And if you have anything awesome to comment on about any of these books without getting into any spoilers, please, you can leave all of that stuff in the comment section down below. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.